Good morning, this is Sam the Oil Man, and I'm back in Kuala Lumpur. We're just going to have a quick look at this Art Please box. Let's have a look and see what's inside. I don't have the gems to buy anything, unfortunately. Wow, one Art Please looks like a pretty cool card. What does that get up to? 55 and 15. That looks pretty decent. And then what have we got next? Reflections, Sad Clown, a Roger and a Bobby, specifically the Roger there, that's nice. But that one Art Please, that looks fantastic. That looks a lot like the Boomhauer card, what's his name? I'll tell you in a minute when I start playing. But please bear with me. I'm still a little stuffy from when I was sick. And what we're doing this morning, I've done my challenges. We're doing our daily quest. I've still got a few hours left to do that. And because I was traveling yesterday and I never got to it till now. So SFC arena fights first. While I do this, I'm going to talk about starting a YouTube channel and how much money you can make. Because, people have been asking this a lot across both of my channels. Saying, oh, how much money to make, or what equipment do I need, or how do I start? And I guess I can only really talk based on my own experience, in that I first went on YouTube and put in the search how to start a YouTube channel, and there's actually tons of different channels or like in videos teaching you how to start a YouTube channel. There's tons of information on there. And I also just realized that the Armed event is over, so we only have arts now. So I don't have any arts cards in this deck, so this will be interesting. See how it goes without the buff. Okay, now back onto YouTube. Now, what do you need to start YouTube? Well, in the case of this channel, literally all you need is a phone or computer where you can play Animation Throwdown, an app to record your screen. I use an app called Game Genie, and it just came on my phone. Most phones have some sort of game recorder. I don't want level 9 Peter. Return, that'll do. 10 Tina. Excuse me. Yeah, most apps have some sort of game recorder. And you can even just get the YouTube Creator app, and you can just go straight live. Play your games live or screen record live. Plenty of options. Now the microphone on my phone is pretty rubbish. Like, I knew that when I bought the phone. When I bought the phone, I wasn't planning to YouTube. But regardless of your phone, the quality of the microphone is probably not great. So I would recommend, it's probably worthwhile to go get a lavalier mic. Basically, it clips onto your shirt and plugs into your phone. And you can get them really cheap as well, as not an expensive purchase. Continue. So if you're going to do mobile phone gaming like this, really easy to get started on YouTube. If you're going to do vlogging like on my other channel, got a good streak going here, hopefully. Yeah, if you can do vlogging, excuse me again, well, one, you need the ability to record video. Now again, a phone can do it, but not well. For me, I went and got the Sony Action camera. And the reason I went and got it at the time was because I was going to be going snowboarding in Bulgaria. And you can go see those videos. And I wanted the ability to record the what am I going to do here? This is a tough one. I wanted the ability to record my snowboarding. I looked at a GoPro, but the GoPros were, they were okay, but they didn't really record sound very well at all. Or, they effectively don't record sound at all. So I didn't get that. So I went for the Sony Action Cam. A lot of people go for like normal standard DSLR type cameras with a video ability. Most new cameras have a video ability. Or like there's certain vlogging cameras that have a screen so you can see what you're shooting as well at the same time when the camera is facing towards yourself, which I must admit would be useful. Sony Action camera doesn't do that very well, / most of the time not at all. I'll keep fighting in the SFC while I talk about this. But anyway, I went with the Sony Action camera. And the sound with the Sony Action camera is pretty decent. It's definitely decent enough to make a video as is. And a lot of mine are. But I wanted just to go better quality. I wasn't entirely happy with just the Sony Action camera. Now, the Sony Action camera is fantastic to travel with. And whilst I was in Hong Kong, all those videos are just shot straight with the Sony Action camera. So it's a pretty decent camera for like all round. It has its ups and downs, its limitations. It doesn't do nighttime shooting very well, but it does the job, and it does it quite satisfactorily for me. So that's some of the equipment. So I went and got a Sony microphone as well that I plug into the Sony Action camera. And I got a whole bunch of little bits and pieces of various equipment to make a rig to hold it all. And then the Joby selfie stick and all that sort of stuff. Fight. Now, do you need to go get all that stuff? No, you don't. But I think it shows in the videos as the quality improves. I think it shows over time. And so that's why I got it, and also because I can. What else was I saying? Okay, now the YouTube money. So there's a general rule for YouTube, and that is you get about $1 for every 1,000 views. I think that's right. So if you look at how many views I'm getting, again, it's a generalization because it's all based on the actual ad revenue. So if nobody watches the ads, you don't make any money. And it's up to YouTube / Google where and when they put ads. So you might allow them to put ads on your video, but that doesn't mean they will. So if you, so the general rule of thumb is about $1 per 1,000 views. So I think you'll see on my videos, I'm getting, I think it's thereabouts 200 views per video at the moment. So as a general rule of thumb, it's probably about 20 cents per video that I'm making at the moment. Now, you got to factor in this growth as well. So when you start YouTube, you can't expect to get 200 views on your first video. I hope you do. It is possible. There are certainly people that start YouTube and get tons of views on like straight away. Personally, I have no idea how they did it. Like I've seen some channels that started a week ago, they have more subscribers and more viewers than me. If you can do that, fantastic. Like that's great. But I think that's the exception. So just be aware what you're getting into. For me, when I started YouTube, I had absolutely no clue about videos, YouTube, anything. Well, I had a clue about some things, just nothing to do with videos and video editing and making videos for YouTube. And so I had a lot to learn about what actually made a good video, how to make a good video. I did my research. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. and it took a lot of time. So I actually started YouTube in November last year. And it took ages to get the first 100 subscribers. And then in addition, YouTube has actually changed their algorithm for adding, putting ads on YouTube videos, in that now you have to get 10,000 views before they'll put ads on your channel, just because I think they said that that's approximately how many views they need to do for the algorithm to work properly to decide what type of ads to put on your channel and whether your channel is ad friendly. There's all sorts of rules about what may or may not be ad friendly videos. There's people that know a lot more about that than me, and if you really are interested, just do some more searches on this topic and watch some of those videos. I guess what I'm saying is, if you're going to start YouTube, don't expect to start YouTube and start making thousands and thousands of dollars straight away. It could happen. I hope it does, but that's probably not going to. I mean, that's not really how the world works. You got to build your network. You got to build your followers, and I'm really, really grateful for everyone that watches my videos. And from what I've seen in YouTube and other channels in my research, plus my experience in real world business as well, is things take time to grow and build. And YouTube is really not a hugely different from real world business growth either. It's actually quite similar. And if you think of it in terms of a career, let's say, so I'm an engineer, and when I wanted to work as an engineer, I finished school and I had to go to university for 4 years to learn, I guess, how to learn to be an engineer. I had to learn that. And I'm not doing too well in these fights with the armed buff gone. And YouTube is really no different. From what I think, it's probably going to take I'm estimating about 3 years of making videos before you really learn it. I mean, you got to put in your 10,000 hours. If you haven't heard that saying, basically it means if you put 10,000 hours into something, by the time you've put that much time and effort into it, you'll be good at it. After that, you'll be an expert as such. And yeah, so it's probably going to take about 3 years before you're really, really good and have built a large enough following to actually make a decent sort of income from it. For me, I've estimated that if I had, say, 50,000 followers, and that would probably mean I would be getting around 10 to 15,000 views per video, which would be probably $10 to $15 per day for my video. So that's a general, my assessment of how much you make off of YouTube. It's by no means any official account, so don't take it as the law, the rule of thumb, or it is sort of a rule of thumb. Don't take it as the fact of how much you actually make, because you can set videos to not have ads, and then you make nothing off them, and you can pile up the video with ads, and you can have make a really long video and put 20 ads in it, and add every second, overlay ads, all sorts of different types of ads. And if people watch them and click on them, you can make a fortune. But with that many ads, are people really going to want to watch it? So it's definitely a balancing act as well. And I skip the ads when I watch YouTube, and I expect most of you do too. So, I mean, that's the nature of YouTube. So, what am I trying to say without breaking YouTube's policies about talking about these things, which I'm not really sure about it, is should you build a YouTube channel? It's a lot of fun, and you're not going to know if you like it until you do it. But don't expect to make a fortune out of it unless you're prepared to put in at least a full year of doing a video a day. And then I wouldn't say you'll make a fortune out of that. That will just get you to be making some income. Oh, there we go. I finished off my SFC, so let's go into adventure mode. Now we have to, again, we're doing the daily quests, so I always put the adventure mode into automatic just to get it done a little bit quicker. And I think I will here too, because otherwise this would be quite a long video. And I lost track of what I was saying again. I'm still a little bit sick. My thinking process is still not entirely there. But yeah, it's tons of fun to make a YouTube channel. So absolutely give it a go. You won't know if you like it until you try it. And how did I and why did I start it? Well, I had a whole bunch of time and I was looking for a hobby, and I had tried a whole bunch of different things, trying to find what I wanted to spend my time on. And what was it? I think on Trainer Tips made a video. That's Pokemon Trainer Tips. He made a video, and I think he was referencing a Casey Neistat video as well, talking about, basically anyone can do YouTube. You just need a phone and go for it. And I remembered it was something that I thought that I wanted to do, is play games on YouTube. So I thought, hey, I'll give it a go. And I did. And it turns out I really enjoyed it. It's definitely not something for everyone. yeah, definitely not something for everyone. But it is also is for some people. Absolutely, it is for some people. So give it a go and make some videos. Maybe you like it, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll be wildly successful really fast. Hopefully you are. But if you're not, that's all right. Just keep going. Do it for fun. And, if you get really good at it with time, hopefully you'll be wildly successful eventually one day. Oh, yeah, that reminds me, that's the other thing I didn't say about the income with Google's payment system, is you actually have to make $100 before they'll even pay you any money. So that's, thereabouts 100,000 views. And so for reference, how much money do I make from YouTube? Well, I haven't got 100,000 views on my channel yet, nor have I made $100. So technically, I haven't made any money yet because I've never been paid by them, because I haven't met their minimum threshold. So that's about how much you make off YouTube. Now, it's different if you have affiliate links or sponsorships or all sorts of things. You can make a lot more money off YouTube. I think it would be absolutely fantastic if Congregate sponsored me to play their games. That would be really cool. I'd even do it for Animation Throwdown gems. But maybe one day, maybe they will, maybe not. But I'm going to keep doing it regardless because I enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy it too. All right, we're purchasing the cards. Here we go. Just 3 for our daily quests. We're not going to do a mass purchase live on this video. 1. Be cool if we got a legendary card like out of just single pulls now. That would be cool. Somehow I doubt it, especially after the one I got the other day. You probably saw that video yesterday. Close. All right, so we're nearly there now. Now I just have to power up some cards. I'm going to go to deck. And while we did that, I know there's a lot of you that have been requesting to join my guild. And I really wish that I could let everyone in the guild, but there's only 50 places, and a lot of them are already taken by people. Apply. Over the last couple of weeks while I've been traveling, I haven't had effectively any time to do guild maintenance. I'm hoping the other... where are we going? I'm hoping the other officers and our guild leader have been taking care of that. I'm pretty sure they have been. And just looking for a card to upgrade. Here we are. Can I afford it? Yes, I think so. Just check how many. Yeah, I've got enough to afford Fry. I've upgraded Fry to fully upgraded. I didn't realize he wasn't. There we go. So later on this afternoon, I'll be able to get into the guild and see everyone's performance and see if there's anyone that needs to be kicked out and replaced. And if there is, I'll be inviting some of you in. I've already been in touch with a couple of you to let you know that I'm looking for spots for you. But at the same time, if everyone in the guild is active and doing well, and there's no space, they're going to have priority because they're already in the guild. They're already part of it. So, yeah. So if you're wanting in, do definitely let me know, and there might be spots. We are open to public. I need to upgrade 2 more cards. Let's do bunny costume. Yeah, so we're open to public. So if we do kick people, generally that makes space, and you can jump in if you're lucky. If you're lucky. But if I've got someone who I'm trying to invite in, and you jump in, sorry if you get kicked out immediately. That's the risk you'll take. And that is the challenge with an open guild as well. But that's works well. It has worked so far for us. There we go. Daily quests complete. Yeah. So sorry that video was a little bit all over the place. Hopefully I answered your questions about if you should start YouTube and how much money you make, or how much money I make. As I said, to sum that up, from my research and experience, looking at YouTube channels and researching, it looks like it's thereabouts, as a general rule of thumb, $1 per 1,000 views. Can be more, can be less, can be a lot less. And if you've got sponsorships and what deals and whatnot, could be a lot more. But don't expect to start your YouTube channel and make hundreds of dollars immediately, because as I said, I still haven't made $100, still haven't been paid anything, and therefore technically I've made nothing out of YouTube yet. So there you go. Now you know. Catch you later. I'll see you tomorrow.